We will listen and we will not judge. The grief version. So 2 days before my daughter died, before Katie died, she had a tube put down her throat. And I did not get there in time before the tube was put down her throat and get to say last words to her. And I'm angry at the girl I was seeing at the time because she had me moving out and I was packing my things that morning, so I was late and I didn't get to see or say any last words to my daughter. She passed away 2 days later. We will listen and we will not judge. At the funeral, I had many friends show up, and a good friend of mine didn't. His brother showed up, but he did not. And I had been in his funeral, or his dad's funeral, about a year before. Maybe it was 2 years before. So I was a little shocked that he didn't show up, and it still hurts. We will listen, and we will not judge. I've kind of given myself a get out of jail free card as far as normal social norms, things that people would do. I went to a friend's funeral and I wore my Mexican hoodie, frequently called the drug rug. And he was a businessman, and it was attended by a lot of well-dressed people. I stood out like a sore thumb, but I've told myself I won't be wearing a suit. I won't be wearing a tie, unless there's a very, very specific reason, then I'm not seeing that just yet. We will listen and we will not judge. The days where I stepped out mentally and had to take a mental health day, I was like 3 blocks from a Walgreens. I would go down, buy a frozen pizza, buy a pint of ice cream or half-gallon ice cream, whatever they are, a bag of Doritos, and a 2-liter Coke, and I would eat as much as I could till my guts hurt, and I was forced to stop. Found out later I had gallstones. That's why it was hurting so much. We will listen, and we will not judge. I feel like it's a perverse liking for funerals or weirdness. I go to them now. I used to be a person like, I'm not going to go. But once I had to have the funeral for somebody in my family, it made the world a difference seeing certain people. So I go to every funeral I can to be there for people. And I frequently get that, oh my God, Bill, you've been here. You know what I'm going through. So we will listen and we will not judge. And that's the grief version of it.